Everything else is beyond my care.
Alright guys, so today we finally can get started with reading the event, the guide ahead, I don't know, the guide ahead event. This is an event that I have been superly excited for since it was announced in China and, you know, waited a whole 6 months for, so we are finally here. Thank fucking God. So, as you guys have already seen on my main screen, we have already rolled on Fiameta's banner and we have already picked up Fiameta, so that feels really good. So now let's go ahead and get this started. Now, I don't know anything about this event outside of the stages because obviously you know, I've done them already. I haven't done it on stream, so we're gonna redo the stages anyways. Just because like I kind of went super ham on them because I just didn't really care. But I'm gonna redo them for like trust farm stuff reasons. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and read this event. So let's go ahead and get this started. GAS21, and the music for this. The music for this main menu, or for the menu screen for the event, actually sounds pretty nice. I actually kind of like it. Alright, let's get this started. GAS21. Right place, right time. Many guests have been invited to this distinguished Lateran assembly, but make no mistake, some visitors are unwelcome, unrequested, and here on their own accord. So here's the thing about this event, guys. I don't know if this is supposed to be a sequel, or sorry, if this was from the past or if this is in the future. I have no idea. I'm thinking it's from the past specifically because like what it seems like I think this event's supposed to be about, but we'll see about that when the time comes. All right, let's start reading this. Also, I don't know how long these cutscenes are, but yeah, it has a lot to do with Mustima, obviously. Well, I think Misaka Gatari, thanks for a follow, much appreciated. Hope you enjoy your stay. How are you doing this fine evening? Morning or afternoon. The man steps into the room. The woman in the wheelchair utters not a word. He tidies up the notes and documents scattered across the table. He swaps He swaps the withered flowers in the vase out for fresh ones. She continues reading her newly borrowed book as if she takes no notice of him. It is silent. Perhaps because all there is to say has since been said. Or perhaps because it is not yet time for that which shouldn't be said. Without warning, the man speaks. She'll be back soon. You just started this event as well? Oh, nice. I hope you enjoyed the event, dude. Oh, yeah, it's hella cloud. Oh my god, it actually might... Is it gonna rain today, actually? Because it's not just cloudy, it's like dark clouds. Is it gonna rain today? Because that's gonna be perfect. I don't think so. It's not saying it's supposed to rain. Weird. You're quite new to AK? I see. Well, I hope you enjoy the game. The Legati spent so long preparing for this meeting. Of course she will. How long will you stay? So, as far as I know, I think Laterano is supposed to be like basically Rome, if I'm not mistaken, like basically to Persona, or like to relate it back to the real world. So I guess this is basically Italy. But anyways, until I finish what I must do, for all I can accomplish here is the delivery of the Lateran people's souls. You like playing this game? That's nice. ... I should go. Don't come back. The man stands quiet. The man stands silent for a while before turning and leaving the room. Vatican City? Right. I've already watched... well, I mean, then again, I was gonna say I already watched Trinity Blood, but some people might not even know what the hell that is. The woman pushes her wheelchair up to the window. She opens it and looks out. She's watched the sun rise and set over Laterano countless times through this window frame. The city is as noisy as ever tonight, the Laterans being strangers to both tranquility and exhaustion. So what of tomorrow on? What about tomorrow? So as you guys can see, I mean, it's kind of already obvious, but like you can see Laterano, most people in Laterano own guns. And you know, I love guns, so therefore, are there features resembling Italy? I mean, like, I guess maybe the like architecture, like with like arches and buildings and stuff like that. But you know, we still haven't seen much of Laterano yet. So, and anyways, Cecilia, mama, drink some water. Good girl, cough cough. Mama's all right. Mama, I have to kind of say it like that because you know. I'll read you a storybook. Cecilia, my darling Cecilia, Mama really hates to leave you. Are you going to leave me, Mama? No, cough cough. Mama's never ever wanted to leave you. She's just got no choice. Where are you going, Mama? Can I go with you too? Is that okay? You can't go where I'm about to go, Cecilia. It's very cold, very lonely, and so empty. I'll go with you. I'll be with you so you won't be lonely. I'm sorry, Cecilia. Your childhood should have been much more blessed. I have been blessed. With you, Mama. Cecilia, listen now, listen. I'm listening, Mama. As you guys can also see, it looks like most people born in Laterano also have halos. So, you know. I won't be able to look after you soon. Someone will come pick you up. Go with him. He'll take you to Papa. Papa will look after you for me, okay? Can't you come with me? I bet Papa really wants to see you. Mama has something important to do, so I can't go with you. Once you see Papa, tell him that your mama really misses him too. Also, tell him I'm sorry, okay? Mama, what are you even sorry for? Listen to me. Listen to your mama, Cecilia. I will, Mama. Cecilia, my poor Cecilia, giving birth to you was the greatest blessing in my life, but what if you find it a lifelong curse, my child, my beloved daughter? Who will bless you? Who can? Cecilia, my darling Cecilia, hide yourself. Don't let them find you. Run away. Leave Laterano. The mother holds her daughter's hands. Through her eyes flash myriad emotions until finally all strength fades from them, and they slowly, gently fall shut. Mama, the Sancta, or Sancta, depending on how you want to pronounce it, girl does not know what happened or what's happened. When she notices her mother's hand have turned cold, she claps them together against her own chest, hoping to provide some warmth to her. This feels bad, guys. I'm gonna cry now. I like how this event started off sad. Hello? Quite a heavy talk? Apparently. There's a knock on the door. Executor Federico of the Laterano Notarial Hall on official business. Please open the door. I see. I like this song. Cheery Legatus? Sir, your check-in at the guest house has been taken care of. The rest of your day is completely free. Might not be a bad idea to have a look around. You seem quite eager the whole way. Oh, I love these NPCs. Lateran City has some very distinct architecture. You see? Wasn't it worth the trip? I suppose it was. What's the schedule for tomorrow? Your meeting with His Holiness the Apostle, or Pope, is all set, so I'll be returning to the Basilica now. I'll fetch you tomorrow when it's time to meet him. Please enjoy your stay in Laterano during the conference. No need to worry about expenses. It is our honor to host VIPs from the world over. The world over? Sigh. I sure don't see how gathering all these foreigners in one place is going to get anything done. Still, how could I refuse such a generous invitation from His Holiness? Might as well take advantage of his hospitality while I'm here. Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, feel free to take Laterano by storm. Yes, guys. Actually, as you guys can see, Laterano is very bright as a country. Like, it's super bright, like marble, kind of looking like marble all over the place. But yeah, yeah, the background is pretty. I mean, Laterano, like, I'm not surprised because, you know, it's literally a city full of angels, so I'm not surprised. But then again, guns. My favorite. Anyways, what? The architecture here sure is interesting. Colombia uses pillars like these too, but they're subtle differences. Seeing as I'm here, what are they up to over there? Wow. Holy shit. I mean, okay, guys. I might be a little biased. I might be just a little biased. I think Laterano NPCs are my favorite so far. I would have to look at all the NPCs from all the different locations or all the different countries, but so far right now, I think Laterano might have my favorite NPC designs. Even though it's just super basic, but still, I'm totally not biased. All set up? I don't care about dudes. Wow, even the dudes are pretty though. Sheesh, they're cute. Anyways, I'm good. How's your end? Done, Azel. Have we dispersed everyone in the area? Of course. So that's his actual name? All the citizens likely to be affected, yes. Or directly affected, yes. Those in the secondary effect range are confirmed to be notified as well. Shall we get started then? Current time is 10:22 on March 15th. 1099. The following act of demolition is carried out with Reserve Executor Azel of the Notorial Hall as witness. March 15, 1099. The problem with this is I don't know. I haven't been keeping track, and my memory is pretty bad about like all the other timestamps that we have gotten in the game. So I don't know when this is. So far, I don't know when this is actually taking place. But you know, obviously, if you have a bigger brain than I do, which I don't, this, you know, you could possibly know already when this event is taking place because of the time. They specifically gave us a time right here, so this is kind of nice. You don't know, you don't have much of an impression of NPCs, but if anything, I like Undertide NPC designs. I don't even remember how they were designed. All right, here goes 3. What are those 3 Sancta doing, standing around that pillar? 2. You three are the only ones around here. What gives? 1. Fire. Huh? Where'd you come from? Question mark? Oh, this is totally not going to be an international incident. What? What was that explosion? Something's coming down. Save me, eek! Exclamation point. I have to. What? The pillar's falling a lot slower now. Save. Oh, let me guess. Cram it. What? Eek! Huff. That's scared the skin off of me. What kind of crazy place is Laterano? Whoever you are, Liberry, thank you for rescuing me. What's your name? Find me at the Colombian Provisional Association and I'll return the favor. Guys. Mustima with her hoodie on. Oh my lord, such a cutie. Guys, this is why I love Mustima. She's one of my favorite characters in the game. She has her hoodie on. Feels so cute, man. So here's the thing about Mustima, guys. I mean, I don't know if, I mean, like, for all I know, the developers could have been lazy or to do it. But as we can obviously see, Mustima's wings are already like broken, so this clearly is happened. This clearly is Mustima, or at least the events right now are clearly happening after, you know, the incident with Mustima. For those who don't know that there is an incident involving Mustima, but let's see like how far it goes, or let's see if they talk about it. It's via Meta, aka Suffering, aka Phoenix, aka more cringy nicknames. Don't be like that. She's called Shimmering Vigil. ... Shimmering Vigil. Lateran's name sure do sound silly sometimes. That's not my name. Hi, are you okay? Hi, you're okay, right? Thanks, you two. That could have been a disaster. Thank you for your aid. The Libery formerly known as Shimmering Vigil. What the fuck is this name? Her tail is present too? Right? You're welcome. Say, what's going on here, though? Bombings in the middle of the day? Don't tell me you have extremists sneaking in. Wow, the dude's even cute. Something's been on my mind. Go on. Do you think this pillar is absolutely perfectly positioned, or no? I would say so. It fully embodies Laterano's architectural aesthetics, so I can't help but want to see what would happen if we blew it up. What? Ah, I have to admit, it's a fine idea. But the conference is starting soon, right? I heard there'll be a lot of people from afar. I think His Holiness even said we should show some restraint for a while. He did? However, sedate? Sedate? Question mark? Lateran citizen? What the fuck is this game? However, he said, not don't do anything. I get that His Holiness is hoping to give the visitors a good impression, but my dear friend, what do you say to my humblest of opinions? I think a good impression must be based on reality. Not very sedate what is this game? You couldn't be more correct, my friend. I'm so confused now. So, we filed with a notarial hall, got our executor here to witness for us, and evacuated everyone nearby, before giving this beautiful pillar just a perfect blast. Except, we never expected you to show up right at that moment. We're so sorry, esteemed sir, for unwittingly doing you harm. You set off an explosion on a nomadic city street and filed with the government for an official witness? Were you Laterans always this uninhibited? Of course we abide by the commandments and all relevant regulations, but if it's not explicitly forbidden, anything's fair game, and Lateran City values and protects every citizen's rights. I see. Is this just the United States? Is this just actually the United States, guys? I don't think this is actually the Vatican City anymore. Don't worry, sir. Just your average everyday explosion, perfectly normal. What if someone get hurt? We know our limits. That said, I'd also like to extend my apologies to you for this accident. Truly sorry, sir. Maybe it hasn't quite sunk in for you yet, but believe me, stay long enough and you'll learn to love the city. I already love the city right now. I think I can live without that sinking in. And there you have it. Welcome to Laterano, sir. Shit, Mostima has me dead, guys. What? You don't think even the US allows bombings in the middle of the streets? LOL. Tut. If it isn't Mostima, who are you? Who is this fucking cringe lord? Just what is her ability? Is she slowing down time or merely tricking people into perceiving it that way? Oh yeah, that's another thing about Mostima's like actual ability, because I think in her records it kind of says that like people feel sluggish around her or something like that. So, and then like obviously about Mostima is that like her power, like apparently Calcet even acknowledges that she thinks that Mostima is holding back. So it blows my mind every time. Orin, what's going on over there? Not much, just a normal day in my lovely hometown. Though I did get a better show than expected. The others are waiting for us. I know, let's go. Ah, yes, time to go to church, guys. You guys ready? The Legati, a special messenger division established under the auspices of the incumbent Pope. Laterano had previously held a detached position, maintaining neutrality among the central powers. As such, Lateran officials were sometimes tasked by foreign powers with relaying critical information between different parties in the course of diplomacy. This role was normalized and institutionalized with the establishment of the legatus system. They have become a special force moving between the nations. With Laterano's absolute neutrality as a foundation, the legati aim to promote the circulation of important information between countries. 1098, via the legati, the Pope sends an invitation to all nations of Terra. Gather for a conference at Laterano. I invite every nation to dispatch its envoys for a discussion regarding our collective security. 1099, the legatus system celebrates its 30th anniversary. In March of that year, legati from all across Terra proceed for Laterano together with the envoys of numerous nations. One of those two just now seem a lot like Pontifica cohors. I don't know. And the other was that a Legatus? A strange combination. Azel, are you gonna stick around now that your witness work's done? Don't worry, we'll rebuild the pillar as good as new, just like we wrote in our application. LOL, they just wanted to blow it up? Hello? Good, I'll leave it to you then. I'll be going now. I've still got quite a bit on my plate. Just to confirm, I'm looking for a will registered by someone who's passed away? Oh, here we are again. Ah, his name is Federico? Dude, guys, Executor's name is Federico, I see. So that's his job, he's an executor. So I mean, like, I don't think we've read Executor's, like, record yet. Or biography, but still. So I guess executors are a job position. And it seems like they're kind of like a, It kind of seems like they're like an inspector general, if those, oh, fuck, what's the, oh man, what's the, I don't remember what the term was for these specific people who, so there's a type of person, or there's a type of job title where, they make sure that a contract is done, like if you contract a company or like a service from somebody, the person's job is to make sure that whatever it is said in the contract is done. That's basically what these guys are. It's one of the most whacked NPCs for sure. Nah, dude. A typical single woman's residence with no trace of any other occupants. In the bedroom, her body lies serenely. No signs of poisoning, no signs of violence. Federico here. Female citizen's body discovered at 7265 via Thervadius? Pegasus. What is this? What is this language? Preliminary determination of the cause of death. Natural. Please notify the Ecclesia. Requietum? I don't know. Of the Pegasus to come and enter the remains. Preliminary search found no last will and testament. Please initiate new assignment. Confirm deceased identity. Search for will according to any pre-registered information. Federico out. Mama, don't go out. Don't let anyone else find you. Never ever approach anyone in uniform. That's what Mama said. Is that uniform man gone or still here? It's alright. When someone visits, just take a nap on your little sofa. Just like always, you can go back to Mama when you wake up. Don't panic, Cecilia. Why are you so worried? Why can't you fall asleep? It's okay. It's okay. You just need to wait for the stranger to leave. It'll be alright when you're with Mama again. Interesting. I wonder why she wants her daughter to avoid the executors, pretty much. Ah, yes, we got Sargon. Oh, Casimir's? Fuck them. Oh my lord! Sheesh! Wait, they're here? Wait, the people, I forgot what country the like Silver Ash is from. The Yereg, I think it's called Yereg. Those guys are here? What the fuck? Seems things went pretty well in Sargon, huh? They sent out a whole bunch of envoys. Don't get me started. The Pashas are all eager enough, but the problem is none of them can agree on anything. I'm already thinking heaven, they haven't started brawling yet. What about Casimir's? Their military is sizable, no matter how you slice it. The Abdettus Broadridley turned down our proposal, but the KGCC was actually very interested. One rep even sought me out. We had a long chat. He understood the international situation as well as any legatus. He might even come to in person, if he's not too busy. Yereg something? Can't remember? No, it's literally called Yereg. But enough about us. How about you, Orin? The situation in Victoria is anything but simple these days. I'm sure you've heard a thing or two. Duke Gododin and I get along fine, but it's less that he doesn't want to appoint anyone to be here, and more that he can't. Everything's balanced on a knife's edge, more or less. Jan didn't dispatch anyone either. Not that they didn't send a stream of gifts conveying our thanks to His Holiness. How very Yanese of them. Yereg actually sent a few. After rising to prominence these last 2 years, and every other nation's envoy are already here. To be honest, I never imagined this job would go so smoothly. Scared? A little bit. You haven't been a legatus for too long, if I remember right. Less than 4 years, I guess. But our organization has been active for 30 years now. After all our efforts, I'd say last one of us has earned these results. Oh, it's Yereg? Yeah. Besides, we're still a long way off from what we're hoping for, a true summit of nations, right? We need more than envoys showing up in the Lateran Basilica audience hall. We need the people in power, the ones who can actually change things. So save your nerves for the day we have to greet the big guns instead. Thanks for putting it like that. Now I've got no idea if I should be excited or terrified. Who are you? Velev? Who are you? I see you can't stop yourself from terrorizing the newbies, Orin. You wound me. Nothing to get keyed up about. Even if that day really comes, that's what we're qualified for, aren't we? Maybe so. So, are the acting legati of each region all present? We're only missing Mustima. Oh, Mustima's part of this group? Interesting. Rumby, how are you doing, dude? What's up? Review another profile? Imagine. Holy shit. How much points do you have? What game, though? And, I mean, that'll probably be next stream. Imagine! Enough for more? Wow, imagine, dude. New characters foreshadowing trust? Yeah, you do. You're right. I fuck these characters anyways. But yeah, how you did it. So, anyways, yeah, I mean, if you actually really want me to do them, just let me know what game, because obviously I have no idea. Mustima? Actually refund those? LOL, it'd be a shame if I didn't. Actually, like, it'd be funny if I actually pressed the wrong button and didn't actually refund it, but I marked as complete. That would be funny. I need for Gambas? Imagine. Alright. Mustima? Oh, I just happened to see her. What she's doing? Right now? Taking in her native air again. Ah, forget her. We were never counting on her to come anyways. She can report to His Holiness last, and we're good. Just like always. So it's actually really interesting. Who the fuck are you? So it's actually kind of really interesting that, it seems like, even though Mustima seems to have, like, fell from grace, essentially, is what happened, you know, how is basically her representation of her character. It seems like she's still welcomed in the city. So, really interesting. But, I mean, obviously, we'll probably learn more all about that, you know, as we go forward. Reporting the channel? You're reporting the channel? Imagine. Dude, Apostolic Knight. Sanctitas? I don't know. Advenant? I don't know. Guys, this literally reminds me of like a Final Fantasy 13 character. In a split second, the hall is silent and still. All of the messengers' gazes lie on one spot. The teacher of all Laterano, their guide, their spiritual leader. The Pope? That's the Pope? The Pope. Oh boy, guys. Why can't it be a female? Good morning, children. Have you had your breakfast yet? Actually, I have not. And it's almost 9 o'clock. But I don't eat breakfast usually. Yo, these NPCs are so pretty. Oh my lord. Holy crap, guys. Why are the Laterano characters so pretty? I guess part of it is because she's a messenger? Probably. Well, Pia's sister. Stoic sister. Yeah, they are so pretty. Yeah, exactly. No sign of external force. It was likely due to illness. A pitiable soul. May she not ail so on the other side. Dimming Sancta, your remains shall be conferred onto the Ecclesia Requitum, where you shall rest. Here, this was hung on the bedroom wall, handed to a member of the notarial hall. Why did they take Mama away? What do I do? Cecilia casts her gaze to the entrance. You can't go out. You can't be found, or else you'll be in danger, Cecilia. That's what Mama said. But if Mama got taken away, will she be in danger too? Holy crap. That's so bright, actually. Oh my god, Mastima! Via meta. Wait, you're actually using my name for once? What gives? Aw, don't you like it? More of a fan of Shimmering Vigil then? Or do you want a new one? Via meta's fine. Thanks. Seriously though, what is it? Say, my lovely co-workers should be in the Lateran Basilica right now, no? Reminiscing about me, maybe? Is Exu also a Sancta? Yes. No, she's actually... Wait, what? Anyways, if you're aware, then maybe you should show your face for once. Nah, forget it. I'll never get used to the ambience in there. Besides, who would want to see a living warning sign rock on in there? They'd just be uncomfortable. Since when did you care if other people are uncomfortable? I'm not so bored I'd make myself unwelcome just for fun. Objection. Case in point. The way she's staring at the screen is actually kind of fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that. That's actually really creepy. I kind of want to screenshot that because I might actually grab that face for uses later. Benderloin, imagine. Look at these guys redeeming their profile reviews for what game? Case in point, I'll admit you're actually enjoying being back here a lot more than I expected though. Really? Welcome to Laterano and all that. Ah, I think I'm just in high spirits, probably from coming home after so long. Yeah, right. Haha, sure, whatever, let's go. Where to? To see her, of course. You know what, guys? Fuck you guys, watch this. Looks like she just looks at you, disappointed? I know, right? Oh, maybe she's in a different hospital now. It's been ages since the last time you returned, after all. Follow me. I haven't been to this Pegasus too often. It seems not too far from the outskirts. I should be nearly there, right? 7265 via Thervatius. What game do you want to be reviewed? Counterside. Is that an Ecclesia Requiem hearse stopped by that door? Hello, excuse me, sister. Calm down, young executor. Have you finished the inspection already? Correct. There was a Sancta who departed us by illness. May I quickly verify the remains? Confirmation complete. The deceased is the homeowner Foria? I don't know. Fioria? Laporta? I don't know. My assignment mentioned no will was discovered nearby. May I ask if you noticed anything resembling one during your inspection? We did not. However, this is for you. The Notorial Hall would wish to reclaim it, correct? Is this her patron firearm? Understood. I'll take it back with me. Thank you both. If you're done with the identity check and arms reclamation, please allow us to convey her to the Ecclesia Requiem. God, that word is so annoying. Requietum. Ah, very well. Thank you for your time. Identity of the deceased confirmed. If I want to find any pre-registration of a will through the Notorial Hall system, right, I can do a long-range search from my terminal. Census, addresses, homeowners? She didn't prepare a will? The diagnosis record states, given the illness, giving up on hospital treatment makes sense, but why wouldn't she leave a will? Is that a neighbor's child? Why is she hiding from me? She's such cute. Anyways, watch out. What? Did she faint? But why? She only tripped. Yo. Why? Hoo-wee! Oh my god, the Laterano NPCs are so pretty. Why have we not seen them in any other cutscenes? Like, you know, maybe the Solas or Siesta. If anything, that would make, you know, since like those are like really hot vacation items or vacation locations. Does anyone know who this child's parents are? Does she live nearby? I've never seen her before. Is she passed out? What if she bumped her head when she fell? I've never seen her either. Maybe she just moved in. I can ask around at the neighborhood hall. I take it back. The designs are best in the event? I know, right? What for? If she's hit her head, then we need to get her to the hospital. You hurry and take her there, Executor. We live just around here. If her parents come looking, we'll point them straight to the hospital to find you. Perfect. Thank you all. Holy shit, my throat. What a nice looking city. Grr. I didn't think Cecilia would run straight into a notorial right outside her home. What now, Patia? Or Pasha? I don't know. What else? Follow them, make sure she's safe, and get her out of the notorial hall's hands. Okay, so clearly not everyone trusts the notorial hall, or all the executors. I'm not really sure why. I'm kind of actually really curious about what's going on, but we'll see about that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start our very first stage. We're gonna read the story first, just like how I always do this event, or how like I do most events. And we're gonna do the before story, and then we're gonna do the stage, and then we'll read the after story. Alright, let's do this. I have a guess about the deceased mother, and I hope it's not correct. I don't know, we'll see. Sheesh, guys! I didn't think we'd see them this early. As in, since... I didn't think we'd see them at least for, like, another year. Yucatan. Doesn't Lateran food bug you at least? Like, a little? Taste here definitely leans on the sugary side. Oh my god, wait! Laterano might literally be my city! It literally allows me to use guns. It seems like everyone's pretty. And they're all angels. And it seems like candy is like... I could get candy easily here. Holy shit, what a nice city, actually. Taste here definitely leans on the sugary side compared to Yereg. Don't you like sweets though, Russ? That doesn't mean I can't take everything sweet. Sigh. Imagine sweet pasta. More reason to like Laterano? I know, right? Sigh. I'm starting to miss Yereg now. It's that bitch Ratado's fault. Oh, blah blah. Grab every opportunity to reestablish our clan status. She didn't even come herself, throwing me under the sleigh out here. Okay, so clearly, I mean, I would assume based on this, based on this sentence right here, I would assume this takes place after, the Silver Ash event. Which means this definitely takes place way after Chapter 8. At least, but the thing is, I guess somebody, because I don't know if her clan's status was already going down by the time the Silver Ash event actually happened. I forgot parts of the event, but regardless, I think it's safe to say this is after that event at least. You still remember the Syracusa's wrath? I do. Do I? No, I don't. It's a show of the matriarch's trust in you. After that incident put us on the brink, it was your joint effort with her that ensured the Browntails held on. Yeah, they're definitely talking about that event. And you got tossed off to the side. You just love living behind the scenes, don't you? Personally speaking, getting to see you shine is more than enough satisfaction for me, Russ. Oh? When did you learn to talk so smooth? That aside, madame, this conference may turn out more fruitful than we expected. We didn't think so many countries would be here. It seems we might have underestimated Laterano's influence. Yeah, that does sound about right, but don't you change the subject. What? Hello? Lethenian. Do you not have eyes? Lethenian. She could talk that? She could talk Lethenian too? You bumped into me, I think. Your Lethenian is an embarrassment. What corner of the hinterland did you scurry out of? I come from Yereg, and it's certainly not the hinterland. The chocolate pasta artifact in IS-2? That's a thing? Yereg? What kind of place is Yereg? Lady Sharon, Yereg is a nation of the Snow Realm in the buffer zone between Victoria, Columbia, and Casimir's. There's a country in those mountains? Ha! The very definition of hinterland. You think an envoy of trifling glacial state has the standing to be flippant with me, a duchess? Madame, first, I have to stress again, Yureg isn't some hinterland you keep saying. You can probably thank your own narrow mind that you've never heard of my country. Second, you're the one who bumped into me. You owe me an apology. You don't have eyes? How ironic? Wait, what? Oh. Russ is prettier anyways, in all honesty. Then again, she has big boobas, but we don't talk about that. Specifically the NPC. You dare? Lady Sharon, we're in the Basilica. Lady Sharon, permit I remind you, you currently stand in Laterano and not your Lithenian domain. And who are you? A Lateran legatus. What are you trying to tell me, legatus? This is the Basilica? What? Do you intend to declare that as a host, Laterano sides with this provincial creature? Laterano sides with order. Therefore, Lady Sharon, you should apologize to Madame Scuris. Scuris. I think I have trouble saying her name during the event as well. You know my name? You'd expect me to know the names of all the diplomatic envoys, wouldn't you? Oh, then you must be well aware of who I am. Of course, Duchess Frances of Lithenian. Some nobody? But permit I remind you again, this is Laterano, Duchess. In Laterano, you are asked to honor the commandments and orderly abide by the rule of law. No matter what privileges you enjoy in Lithenian, they do not exist nor apply in Laterano. This is how Laterano treats its guests? If you're willing to be a guest of Laterano, Laterano will wholeheartedly treat you in kind. What if that's actually the boss of this event? Orin, when did you start standing for Laterano, huh? As a Lateran legatus, do I not have the right? Not in the Basilica. Lady Sharon, please quell your anger. Don't you think it's a little late to be pacifying me, Cardinal? Your Grace, I beg your understanding. The legatus who contradicted you will be given an appropriate punishment, and rest assured of the Laterano's goodwill during your stay in the guest house. Madame Scuris, I beg your pardon as well. This fault for this minor misunderstanding lies with our shortcomings. If you would be willing to magnanimously, I don't know, magnanimously accept my apologies, I hope to invite you in a short while to the side rooms for a talk. Scuris looks at Yucatan, and Yucatan gives a subtle nod. Hey, Laterans, my. Eliso, Matina, please look after these three most important guests in my stead. Orin, come with me. Here comes the punishment. Alright. Oh? Man, everyone travels with their gun. Feels so good, man. Yes, the deceased in Pagus Stephanus did not leave behind a will nor any prior registrations of one. I'll return to the notarial hall in a bit and submit for a double checking. Currently, I'm at the Pagus Stephanus Central Hospital. No, I'm alright. I just found a girl injured in a fall. I'm taking her to be examined right now. Man, does this not look like stuff breaks? Oh, is that still on? LOL. Wow, I wish somebody has told me that. Oh well. I like how nobody told me that for like the past 30 minutes. Because that's kind of annoying, guys, because now I kind of basically can't make this highlight. Well, I mean, I'm still going to because I want to, but like, bruh, how has no one said anything even though they're literally watching me doing this? But anyways. No, I wasn't in a traffic accident. No, the parents aren't with her. She's still unconscious, and for the time being, we can't confirm her family circumstances. When she wakes up, I'll bring her to her guardians. You left her onto different calls, right? Right, and if she doesn't wake up soon, I might need to use notarial hall privileges too. Pardon? Pardon? I can consider this one of my practical assignments? Alright, I'll fill in all the documents after it's over. One for playing game? Right. Do you want to be reminded every time? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Alright, see you around, Lachim. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, sorry for that. I'm finished. Why would you not remind the person? It's alright. The doc's physical checkup is done. That's a nurse? Blabbermouth hospital attendant. I don't understand. What's with all the Laterano like characters, like NPCs having random fucking like adjectives for their name? No wounds anywhere. Nothing on her head, so it probably wasn't a knock on the brain. But the girl does have a small fever. Odds are she was ill. She still needs a few more tests before we're sure what caused her to pass out, but it won't be anything too bad. Docs set her up in Ward 2127. You can wait there for the examination results. Is she your sister? Are you on duty? Why are you bringing your little sister on an executor shift? I barely ever see executors here in Stevanis. Imagine a doctor walks in with a gun? That's my favorite kind of doctor. I was afraid you'd be annoyed after being told so many times? Oh, I don't care. Why would I be annoyed? Have I ever been annoyed about people telling me that? For that? She's not my sister. So why did you bring her here? Is she your target? Oh heavens, are executors really that ruthless? You'd execute a little girl like that? What did she do? I only came across her in the street. She's not my target. She just lives in the vicinity in all likelihood. Really? She must be new around here then. This is the only hospital in Stevanis. So all the kids come here for checkups when they're sick. You should see the site of the consulting room at pediatrics whenever the seasons change. It's exhausting. Lucky I'm on shift at recovery next week. Have you heard of our recovery department? It's famous. The wheelchair rapid fire competition last year there. Oh heavens me. I've never seen guns blaze that fast before. I still suspect that must have been a gun night. A little bit young for it though. What's that look for? Didn't I tell you recovery was famous? We have multiple people from the Basilica all recuperating here. Did you just say the girl I brought here was newly moved to Stevanis? I never seen her before, that's why. If she's not your sister, then a kid that small can't have come scampering from another Pegasus, can she? Well, obviously there's a possibility I just never seen her by pure chance, but I can tell a girl like her falls ill day in and day out. I've seen too many of them. Is she just advertising and small talking? No, she's just flexing. That's basically what she's doing. Where was I? Consulting in pediatrics? Listen, last week. Here you are, gossiping with the family again, Elisa. The doctor wants you at the test center to pick up the results. On it! ... You're sure you fetched the right report? Yes? Is there a problem? I've never seen a blood analysis this strange before. Once it's photocopied, send the original to the head doctor's office, along with this note from me. I need to pay a visit to recovery. I see. That attendant's headed for the head doctor's office. So what now, Pasha? Who are you? Allocate 2 to hold the report deliverer back. Don't go big. Just hold things off. Win a little time, and we're fine. What about that doctor? It looks like he's gone for recovery, but not the end Cecilia's in. I miss when the NPCs' names were random tourists. Yeah, you're right, dude. That works. This way, the executor will still be in the dark for now. Everyone else, with me, we'll draw the executor away and get Cecilia out before the hospital's people reach her. Remember, move quick, but don't be rough with Cecilia. She's our companion. Don't make her hate us. Interesting. I wonder what's going on with this faction. Mama, why do we need to go so far every time we meet Daddy? It's really dark now. Because Daddy's not able to come to Lateran City. He can't live with us. Why? Because he's different from us. Then can't we stay with Daddy? Daddy wouldn't want you to stay with him, Cecilia. You'll understand when you're older. Why? Does Daddy not like me? Is it because I'm not good enough? If I'm a good girl, can Daddy come be with us all the time? Cecilia, you have to trust Daddy. He loves you, even if he can't be by our side. Whoa! What a picture! What an actual picture! Sheesh. Dude, did they just spend like all their budget on this event? How have I not seen any spoilers from this event? Until like well, I try to like, especially when the event is starting to, or is getting closer to global, I try not to look at too much Arknight stuff because I don't want to be spoiled. But like, I'm surprised on how like this event, like when it came out in China, like I basically saw nothing about it. The CG surprised you as well earlier? Sheesh, dude. Yeah. It's so pretty, right? Mama, you're awake. Where am I? You're in the hospital, miss. You fainted in the street, and I took you here since I couldn't find your parents. Hospital? Is this a hospital? No, you're wearing a uniform. Mama said... ... Has your mama been telling you things? Come to think of it, when I first saw her, wasn't she hiding from me? It's alright, miss. I can take you to find your mama. I'm a good guy. You can help me find Mama? Mama's got taken away by people in gowns. This might just be a kidnapping case. Is that why she was all alone there? I want to set this as your wallpaper? That's so weird, dude. You're cringe. Okay, little miss. Stay calm. I'm a Notorial Hall executor. I'll help you find your mama. How did she get taken away? You're a Notorial Hall? That's right. I'm from the Notorial Hall. My name's Ezel. Look. Here's my name tag. ... Will you really help me find Mama? Of course. What's your name? I'm Cecilia. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no! Huh? What's wrong with your... Oh boy! What's wrong with your halo? What is this about? Even in the most downcast moods, Sancta halos don't dim like this. Unless... But a child this small wouldn't even have a patron firearm yet. What could explain this? I guess it's kind of like the same thing that happened to Mustima, in a way. I would say what happened to Axia's sister, but I don't exactly know what happened. But so we'll see. People did talk about the event for a while on Facebook for you? I don't know. Yeah. No, beyond that, Cecilia, how do you feel? Is your halo... Sometimes it goes like this. Mama says I'm ill. It'll be fine soon. ... Ezel has realized something. Amidst her current pain, Cecilia is anxious about her missing mother too, but he cannot sense any of her pain nor anxiety relayed from her. Cecilia is without a doubt a Sancta. How could this be possible? My back hurts. My back actually kind of fucking hurts. Holy shit. Cecilia, are you this girl's relative? Functionally. People still use Facebook in 2022? Yeah, why not? Come with me. She's got somewhat special circumstances, and the doctor said he needs to talk with you in private. ... There was a strong gust of wind just now. I'll close the window in case she'd catch a cold. Of course. Alright, Cecilia, just get some rest. I'll be right back. Don't worry, Cecilia. We'll keep you company. ... The rooftop. You said Cecilia's circumstances were special. So special how? Well, we can't exactly be sure yet. We'll need to wait for the diagnosis. The doctor will be here shortly. Just hold on, and we'll see what he has to say. I've already reported Cecilia's situation to the Notorial Hall. My colleagues are fast on their way. What? Tell me, who are you? I'm an attendant, right? What are you talking about? The doctor will be here momentarily. Would a normal hospital attendant get nervous hearing the words Notorial Hall? So you suckered me. I only needed to keep you here for a short while anyways. If I were you, I wouldn't be giving myself trouble. Pasha said to be more gentle with Cecilia, but not with you. Is he actually her relative? No, I don't think he is. I think because basically because she had nobody else to really like vouch for her. Pasha, was it? You do well to forget that one. Come on out. Let's give our Notorial Hall man some break time. Excuse me? So these are the enemies we're fighting in the stages? There's some pretty annoying enemies. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and do the first stage. Now, as you guys can obviously see, As you guys can obviously see, I have already done some of these stages, and as you can see, I went pretty ham on this because I just didn't give a shit. But we're gonna redo the stages anyways, just for shits and giggles. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the very first character because, you know, we're gonna grab Black Knight. Too ham? I know. We're gonna go ahead and also grab via meta because I can. Okay, let's take a look at via meta skills. Attack range +1, which is actually kind of interesting because that means she has a really big attack range because she already has an AoE sniper's range, and you're gonna get another +1, so that's pretty fucked up. And +60 attack, so you know, being an AoE, actually, artilleryman? Being an artilleryman, her damage is slightly higher, or like, you know, her attack is slightly higher than just regular snipers. Even the weakest enemies can potentially deal damage. I know, right? So the next skill she has is an offensive recovery manual skill. Actually, all of them are offensive recovery, but that's besides the point. Fire scorching bullets that leave incendiary marks at fixed distances as they travel. The bullets explode upon reaching maximum attack range, dealing 320% physical damage and causing incendiary marks to explode in sequence, dealing 160 physical damage. This seems cool. I want to definitely try it, but like, we all know the skill we all care about, which is this skill right here. Continuously barrages a fixed area in front of this unit's at max range, expanding explosion range or area and increasing attack to 115%. Enemies closer to the impact site in a smaller area will instead take 185 attack as damage. So, you know. So that's what via meta does. Her third skill is really cool. So, as you guys can see, oh yeah, that's right. She also has her module as well, which ignores 100% or not 100%. It ignores 100 defense, which is actually kind of nice. But anyways, so her talents, as you guys can see here, her talents continually loses HP over time. HP cannot drop to 0 as a result of this effect. While HP is above 50%, this unit gains vigor, which when HP is higher than a certain percentage, increases attack by the effect percentage. Only the highest blah blah blah. Increasing attack by 25%. This effect is doubled above 80%. So obviously, you know, it's kind of a little annoying in some ways, but I guess you want to try to keep her healthy as much as possible. That way you could you know, potentially a total of 50% more attack. That's actually really phenomenal. Her kit has really low SP requirement. That's cool, right? So while this unit has no skill active, attack speed +27. Holy shit! Is she the fastest AoE sniper in the game without her skill active? Because that's actually might be really fast. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and use skill 1 first as a very first skill that we're gonna use because, like, you know, this is an easier stage in theory, though, you know. And for the rest of the operators, I'm just gonna grab characters that like need trust for the most part. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab characters that kind of need trust. So that's gonna be like, oh wait, oops. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab like, oh yeah, I want to use Kazemaru as well. Okay, so Kazemaru, she's a specialist, right? She's apparently a fast redeploy specialist or something like that. So let's take a look here. Increases the attack of the next attack to 275% and sacrifices 10% of this unit's HP. I wonder how cool that actually is. And then her second skill immediately sacrifices 50% of this unit's current HP, gaining plus 90% attack and summoning a substitute on a surrounding melee tile to assist in combat. That sounds cool. So she's a special kind of fast redeploy, as far as I know, where you just kind of just keep them down. Does not retreat upon receiving lethal damage. Instead swaps to a substitute. Substitute has 0 block. Swaps back to the original after 20 seconds. Sounds really cool to use, and I'm gonna use it. Semistress, how you doing, dude? What's up? When Substitute is summoned, it will deal 270% of its attack as arts damage to enemies and surrounding 8 tiles. Nice. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and use Kazemaru because you know, I'm kind of interested. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Who's close to being done actually? I mean, I'm not gonna be farming this stage anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but like whatever. So let's just grab Gray. Let's just grab... I literally don't care. I literally do not fucking give a shit. I need to finish out Myrtle so I could literally never look at her ever again. That's basically my biggest reason. Because nobody really cares about Myrtle. Let's be real here. I mean, if you care about Myrtle, I'm sorry. But Myrtle's literally one of the worst characters in the game. At least in my opinion. Man, you want to sleep, but you also want to read the story? I want to sleep too. But unfortunately, here I am. My throat hurts a little bit, but it's fine. My back actually hurts a lot more though. Alright guys. So guys, in case you can't hear already, this is why I ended stream. This is why I ended stream on the when I was going to actually read the event on the very first day, because listen to this music. Holy shit, this music is actually so phenomenal. Sleep now so you don't have to catch up? Imagine. Wait, but the music for this event is so good actually. Holy fuck. It kind of like... It kind of makes me like think about like how a lot of video games are making their music nowadays for like gacha games. Like it's kind of like this wub wub in a way. I don't know how to explain it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put down April right here. April's gonna fuck this guy's day up. Oh yeah, and also with these enemies, they gave us a new mechanic in this game, which is kind of interesting. Like they have these like shots now. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of similarly like to like, you know, oh, I don't have a single healer. LOL, I don't have a single healer. Anyways, but yeah, it's kind of like similar to, I guess, like you know, just operators that have like bullets in a way. Oh, I thought I had S3 by the way. I literally thought I had S3. Oops. Doesn't have the same vibe as CC5, but they both have you hyped up. I mean, CC5 though is Casimir's, and Casimir's, you know, we all know like what was going on in Casimir's, and because it was basically like a tournament thing. So, wow, that really hurt. What a bitch! Don't kill April. That really hurt.
Sights locked. Anyone in front of me?
20! Oh, I thought it said 20,000 for a second. Guys, I'm so dumb. I literally thought it said 20,000. But in fact, it actually said not 20,000. It said 2,000. Imagine if Fiametta did 20,000 damage. Holy shit. All right, time to read GA1 after story. GA1 after. So you're able to move around without your wheelchair now. Ooh, Lemuin? I don't know. Lemuin. Just a zero off? Yeah, you're right, dude. Yes, I have been rehabilitating pretty well. She's really pretty. Last year, they had a wheelchair rapid firing contest, which I won, and then the doctor banned me from the competing again. We'd have to look for a gun knight to beat your firing skills, I think. Aw, that's nice to hear. I'd be even happier if someone learned how to say a few nice words to the sick, like my darling Fiametta here. Mostima, are you just going to stand there pretending you're the curtains? You know I'm not the type, Lemuin. She's holding Exu's figure. I know. Ay! This is totally not somebody that matters to Exia, guys. No fucking way. What type? This is your first time back in 2 or 3 years. My memory's not that good. Fine, Lemuin. Fire's better than Lemuin fires better than anyone I know. Her skills are incredible. Oh wow, Masima with a not happy face. That's more like it. Is Elle doing alright in Lungmen? I saw her recently. She's doing great. Okay, so obviously right now it's taking place after the COB event as well. You better worry about her about yourself before her. And I'll copy those words right back at you. How long are you going to stay this time? Don't know, really. But it'll be at least until the conference is over. Wednesday after next, I think. Tuesday after. Oh, Tuesday. Otherwise, it's up to how that old weirdo feels. Who knows if he'll send me on some weird and wacky assignment again. Winning at the wheelchair rapid fire tourney? What a giga chad? I know, right? Did you just call His Holiness? He's not gonna mind via meta. If you want to stay for a bit longer, I could help you there. That's so? Did you figure it out already? Figure what out? What are you two talking about? Did you really not realize via meta who we've been handing our reports to for the last half year? Was it that obvious? What? Wait, Lumion, you got a job at the Latron Church while you're still in rehab? Don't worry, it's just some secretary work. How long will you stick with it? I'm not sure yet. Will you return to the guard? Little chance of that now. Your marksmanship overlooked just like that. It's a mind-boggling waste. You judge me so highly, Fiametta, even though I messed it all up. ... That wasn't your fault. And it wasn't yours either. Don't stretch yourself too thin. The day will come when I settle the matter with him. Oh well, Mastima, can I rub your horns? I want to rub her horns too! No. Spoil sport. Oh, what a nice picture. Another picture already? What the fuck? Mastima holding flowers? Wow, clearly they really like this girl. Lemuin gazes out of the window as Mastima stands beside it, idly playing with the flowers in her hands. In a flash, Fiametta returns to a time before. The sun shines ever bright and beautiful during the Lateran springtime, and a hint of chill rides the air. Through the window, she spots the roof of a church building, large and small. Here and there, and now and then, foul bees streak across the sky. Lemuin is peaceful in any ordinary time, occasionally uttering a remark or two. Around her, the atmosphere softens. The standoffish Mastima relaxes without realizing, unable to sense the smile she let slip. ... Just as always. As if none of it ever happened. Even she can't, feels bad, I know, right? But it's only an illusion. After that night, not a night more could she soundly sleep. I want to say Lumine from fucking, or Lumine from fucking Genshin, god damn it. Lemuin. Something's on my mind, Lemuin. Does this hospital have all that many volunteers? I suppose. It's the great Lemuin is actually really recovering. I thought she's ill and dying before reading the story? Come in. Senora, Lemuin, I want you to look at this. Oh, you have visitors? It's alright. They're old war buddies of mine. War buddies? You don't mean... That's right. In that case, maybe all three of you could take a look at these test results. I see. Orin, do you know what you're doing? Maybe you'll be kind enough to tell me. She's not going to think of your methods as just personal conduct. She'll be thinking we're going out of our way to exhibit the Latron stance. Slip up for a moment and this becomes a diplomatic incident. Isn't that exactly what you want? Conflict leads to issues. Issues require resolution. Resolution needs a channel. Laterano's providing a whole new way to resolve issues. And we provide this method under two prerequisites. What we say has to carry enough weight, and what we say has to be appropriate. Right? Laterano needs to have an appropriate stance. If all we brought to the table was an ordinary roll of the dice, who'd need Laterano? Wouldn't you say, Your Holiness? Wow, he's so bright. It hurts my eyes. He literally shines light. He's brighter than fucking Neural. Hello? Do you agree with him, Vel? He's pretending to be smart. The reason Laterano stands upon this land, and the reason the Nunti Apostolici, I don't know, can cross all borders, is that Laterano possesses faith. No, it's because of Laterano itself that the Nunti Apostolici are given passage, Your Eminence. We all know clear as day that the true Lateran faith can't reach beyond the Sancta. I'm sorry, but it might let you down if you count on it to get things done. Orin, if you seek death, you can apply through the proper channels. Truthfully, I never understood how you two managed to fight so much. When I set out on my ways back from Victoria to Laterano, Duke Gododin asked me a question, and I believe it's not one I'm equipped to answer. He asked, "Does anywhere in Laterano suffice to draw me there?" ... Your Holiness, when we're sat at the playing table, will the cards in our hand be enough? Man, I can't wait to fight these guys. Your Holiness, Mastima wishes to speak with you. She states that what she must report cannot be heard by any other. They will step out of your hair. You may go. Put her through. Understood. Time sure does fly, Your Holiness. A good while, my child. Is Lemuel well? No hiding anything from you. We've seen something interesting here at this hospital. Go on. I saw the results of a physical checkup, and some of the signs look very familiar. Say no more! Say no more before you return to the Basilica, Mastima. Understood. Fiametta will go find the person these results belong to. Interesting. So obviously whatever's going on is obviously a very big deal, and they have already been through an incident like this before, which is probably why Mastima is specifically like handling it. I know probably because of Lemuin's probably the person who experienced it before. I know the hospital Lemuin's recovering at is in Pagus Savanas. Something that'd make Mastima use a dedicated line. ... Oh, quit messing with me. Why is this guy so interested? Hello? Who is this random fucker? Cecilia, do you feel alright? My head really hurt before. It's better. It's a bit better now. In that case, I'll carry you out. Out? Who are you? Whoa! Patia? Wait, she looks so pretty! We're your companions, Cecilia. There's someone waiting for you. Mama? I'm afraid it's not her. Your mother won't come back, Cecilia. Interesting though, they don't have... She's a bird. So she's not a Sancta. Interesting. Why? I'm sorry, I can't explain it to you, but someone can, and I'll take you to see him. I'm sorry, miss, but I want to find Mama first. I'm really not good with kids. Sorry, Cecilia. Whether you want to or not, I have to bring you away. You aren't safe here. Cecilia! Grr, too quick. Who are you? What are you doing with Cecilia? Not for you to know, Sancta. Cecilia was a companion of ours from the start. You're the one stealing her away. In that case, please tell me her parents' family name, her home address, identity number, and your blood or legal relationship to her. Notorial Hall brain rot. If you have proper grounds to leave with Cecilia, you can tell me, and I'll take it into account in my decision. If you were a Liberi, I'd consider it, but Sancta like you, no chance. So clearly there's... I wonder if Liberis, for some reason, hate Sanctas. I wonder why. Unless it's just her. But like, it kind of just made it feel like Liberis have a hated relationship with them. You bear the Lateran symbol. You're a Liberi of Laterano yourself. Why hate the Sancta? Let me tell you something. You Notorial Hall scumbag. The thing I hate second most in my life is when people like you selfishly assume it has to be a law of nature that every Liberi who lives in Laterano gets along great with Sancta. If you don't plan on elucidating your grounds, I won't let you take Cecilia. Not your call. I'll hold them off. You take Cecilia. Right? Sorry, Cecilia. Just bear with it. I don't want to. Are Liberis, like, originally from Laterano? I actually don't know what country of origin they're usually from, because it might actually be. Because I wonder if there's some like oppression or discrimination going on. Kind of. But we'll see. What's happening? What was that explosion and the smoke? The window. It must have been when... There was a strong gust of wind just now. I'll close the window in case she'd catch a cold. Goddamn Executor. I'll give you a word of advice. If you truly care about Cecilia, then don't give her up to the Notarial Hall or the Lateran Church, or else you'll regret it. ... Cecilia, hold on tight. Right? Alright. Are you alright? Yes. Good. We need to break free of them, then. Is he going to listen? Of course he won't. Sancta are a bunch of happy-go-lucky idiots. Wow. She really doesn't like them. But the ones at the Notarial Hall don't even get the happy-go-lucky part. Whether he listens or not, we need to ensure Cecilia is in our hands before we can proceed. Then we need to notify the others ASAP. Already done. Huh? Well, I was talking to him just now. Oh, you wanted to hold him up so you could send word out? He can't outrun us. Oh? Why was the door to this ward open? What? Is that you, Patya? ... Was there an 8-year-old Sancta girl staying in this ward? No. I heard an explosion on the way here. Did you have something to do with that? What's so weird about explosions in Laterano? Are you really the Patya I know? Fiametta, the girl you're looking for is already out of the hospital. She's definitely not here. Why are you here? What? You get to show up in Stevanis Central Hospital, but I don't? Are the guard looking for this girl too? Where'd you get this information? I left the Pontifica cohorts long ago. Weren't you off being a Legatus bodyguard? What? Now you're back in Laterano again, looking for some Sancta girl? Don't you just love being surrounded by Sancta? Liberi like you are all... Patya, what happened to you since I left? Don't ask that like you actually care. Enough. You don't need to talk to me like that. If the girl's not here, I don't need to waste any more time with you either. Ah. So clearly something bad really happened. Unless they're just terrorists, but who knows. But like, clearly something bad happened. From in the past 2 years. Forget what happened to me. You should be wondering just what you're doing, Fiametta, Miss Veteran. Tis tis. Patya, here I thought you loved your precious Fiametta. Here you are with her again of all the things, and this is how cruel you treat her? What's it to you? And what about the Notarial Hall kid? What's your plan? Don't get so gruff, Patya. I might have an even better solution, but I'll need another small favor from you. Who is this that we're talking to? Alright, so that was stage 1 done. Moving on to stage 2, guys. Let's go ahead. GA2. Oh god, my mouth. Alright, GA2, guys. Let's see what this one's all about. Oh, I didn't read the thingy. Oh well, this is fine. Oh, I guess Mastimo wears a hood because she doesn't want to show her horns. But it's kind of funny because it's not like she's like fooling anybody because she has these wings, you know? So it's kind of fun. It's kind of weird, but whatever. And you left just like that? There's no point bickering with her. And I'm half sure she was only there to hold me up anyways. If the girl's not in the hospital anymore, then we first need to confirm her whereabouts. She roasts the Sanctas so hard though? I guess. She's clearly like, well, I want to call her a bitch, but maybe she has an actual good reason, so you know, who knows. But yeah, clearly these guys are on a mission right now because whatever's going on is actually a big deal in Laterano. So let's see here. How's your end? I took a shortcut. I'll be at the Basilica in a minute. If the situation allows, send an order to cooperate with the Lateran Church to the Notarial Hall. I questioned the hospital staff. It was a trainee executor who admitted the girl, said he picked up a lost child and couldn't find her parents. Procedure dictates he bring her back to the Notarial Hall. Even if he's not there yet, I can find his location through the hall's system. I've got to say, you being so capable isn't good news for me. Oh yeah? And after you report, stay there in the Basilica for now. Oh? You don't need my help? No, I feel like something's waiting to happen. Didn't something already happen? You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, hang back there. You might be more useful to me that way. Are you worried about me? I just don't want you scampering all over the place. Let me conserve my energy. No problem, Shimmering Vigil. Use my real name. What the hell? You gonna go sleep? Alright, dude, I'll see you around. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Afoo! There's so many people here, which makes it harder to find us. This is Pegasus. Oh my god, the names are so annoying. This is Pegasus Ambrosius. And then some Italian or like someone that speaks Latin comes after me and being like, "You're pronouncing it wrong," and I'm like, "I'm sorry." Have you been here before, Cecilia? Mama used to say she'd go to Ambrosia to buy things. Maybe she's here? Tell me more about your mama being taken. What exactly happened? Mama got ill this morning. I was talking to Mama, then someone came from the notarial hall with white clothes on. Then after he left, people with gowns came in and took Mama away. The notarial hall? Could this really be a kidnapping case? Something doesn't feel right. Where were you then, Cecilia? Did they see you? Where did your papa go? Is this going to help me find Mama? Not for certain. It's just, if you can tell me more, I might be able to find some leads. ... Cecilia, my darling Cecilia, you have to hide. Don't let them find you. ... In that case, please tell me her parents' family name, her home address, identity number, and your blood or legal relationship to her. If you have proper grounds to leave with Cecilia, you can tell me, and I'll take it into account in my decision. Oh, what? Is it? Hold on, Cecilia. Hello, it's me. Yes, I'm in Pegasus Ambrosius right now. Right, I'm helping this child find her mother. Return to the hall? Alright, I was about to. I'll be roughly half an hour. Right, copy that. Mr. Azel, are you going to take me to the notarial hall? That's right, it's something... I'll give you a word of advice. If you truly care about Cecilia, then don't give her up to the notarial hall or the Lateran church, or else you'll regret it. I wonder why, though. Because like I said, I'm kind of assuming this is kind of like a similar situation to Limuin, but like clearly, you know, it's fine. It seems like. So let's see I'm kind of interested about what's going on. Cecilia, I'm guessing you don't want to go to the hall? Mama said I can't go there, but if they can tell me where Mama is, then I will. I can go. Mama's got an illness. I'm really worried. Cecilia, let me ask you one more thing. Had you seen that Liberi from just now? No, I don't like her. Just give me a moment to think, and I'll be with you, okay? Cecilia's mother forbade her from going to the notarial hall or from approaching executors. An executor showed up before Cecilia's mother went missing. Cecilia's mother went missing. Cecilia was almost abducted by a suspicious Liberi, whose name is likely Patia. Patia said Cecilia cannot be given over to the notarial hall or the Lateran church. And finally, something's wrong with Cecilia's halo. ... Would it even be possible for me to extricate myself from this at this point? No. Don't run away, Ezel. Think. What should you do? Mr. Ezel, in the hospital, you said you would help me find Mama. Is that true? Is that still true now? ... This can't be the only solution, sorry. It's true, Cecilia. I promised you. We're not going to the notarial hall. Do you still remember where your home is? I need to find someone else who knows your mother. I'll help you find her. That's my promise. Thank you, Mr. Azel. I don't know how to get back home from here. I've never been here before. But if we go back to where I saw you, mister, I know where my house is from there. Not a problem. We'll take a different route back to Stevanus. Oh, welcome back, Mustima. Time sure does fly, Your Holiness. What news do you bring this time? Relax. It won't be as bad as that one time. Here's the physical report I mentioned before. Last page is a brief from Stevanus Central's head doc. Considerably cautious wording. Mustima, what is your view? Going by the doctor who did the diagnosis and checkup, this report belongs to an 8-year-old Sancta girl. All the details point to her being a Sancta anyways. Empath index isn't too high, but considering her age and physical condition, it's within acceptable range. Question is these few figures here. My own checkups report similar results. But she's not even 12 yet, never held a patron firearm. It's hard to imagine she's got the ability to violate any commandments. Outward appearances shoot down any chance she's fallen either. Doesn't leave very many possibilities. I think you'd have a better idea than me. If she's not fallen, another possibility is no. It's just as at odds with her appearance. Progeny like that aren't able to obtain halos, right? Normally they can't, but we don't have many cases to go by anyways. Where is this child currently located? Where's Fiammetta? Kids out of Stevanus Central Hospital. Fiammetta's tracing her. Apparently, it was one of the hall's trainees executors who checked her in. Viliv, Fiammetta wants you to order the Notorial Hall to cooperate. She's on her way there right now. The Notorial Hall? Silver linings, am I right? She just wants an order to cooperate. Is Fiammetta alone going to be enough? You forget that big conference in Basilica? Thought you were more cautious than that, Viliv. How much does this trainee executor know about the child? No way to be sure. Hospital describes him as just a conscientious guy who saw a lost child and did the right thing, at least when he admitted her. Let Fiammetta handle it for now. Yes, Your Holiness. Aren't you going to participate, Mostima? Not at the moment. While we were in Stevanus Central, Fiammetta met this Liberi who used to be Pontifica cohors too. She likely made contact with the child, but according to the info Fiammetta sent back, it's not gone smoothly for her. Whatever it was she wanted to do. But either way, she definitely used some apostate language. You stay in Basilica then. Belle, no need to jump the gun. Any issues with the envoys arriving? 2 detachments remain. Forecasts say they will arrive on time. Very good then. We'll wait a bit. So I guess Cecilia is kind of going the same transformation that Mostima went through, except for some odd reason she's going through the transformation in a method that shouldn't be happening, basically. Whereas Mostima did something actually that caused it. Patia, we're sorry we lost them. Forget it. He came to Pagus Ambrosius on purpose. The crowd are massive here, and all the alleys. For what it looks like a novice, this executor's got a surprisingly decent hand on the ropes. This is a massive wrench in the plan. How could she fall straight into an executor's hands? Who could it be now? Oren? Oh! What? Things are getting tricky, Patia. What? Are you calling to mock me for it? Not at all. Jokes are reserved for when things go without a hitch. I've got good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? And you said you wouldn't joke. The bad news. Bad news is the Lateran Church caught wind already, and they're officially sending someone to intervene. Guess who got tasked? Fiammetta. Bingo. I'm eager to hear what the good news could be. Good news is, it's just Fiammetta. Mostima's being kept at the Basilica. That counts as good enough, but the news I want to hear is what you are doing right now. Real sharp of you. Because Mostima's been left behind, me and her have switched report times, which means I'm free right now. How's that? Jumping for joy? Not a chance in hell. Also, Oren, I'm warning you, stop acting like you've got such a wealth of experience. I joined up with the guide long before you did. Alright, got it. I know I could never compete with you, with your Miss Vetter. Hey, don't hang up. Hold on. Listen, I need you to hold Fiammetta off. What about you? I'll be fetching Cecilia. Why don't you hold Fiammetta off and I fetch Cecilia? Ease up on the temper, okay? You know exactly why. Besides, if you intercept Fiammetta, then no one's harmed even if you fail. And if I go handle that executor, the chances I succeed are better than yours. ... Do you hate the Sancta, Pasha? What are you asking? Answer the question. I don't hate Sancta. What I hate is Liberi, who put them up on an altar with absolutely no self-awareness. If you don't care about Sancta, then you'll never know what makes them tick. What? Are you trying to say you can get that executor to hand Cecilia to you because you're a Sancta? Just like that? You've got it all wrong. Halos allow Sancta to sense each other and better understand each other, but that does not say we all get to live in a happy hive mind. Emotional links, ones that are a little too strong, can be a weakness at certain times. Sancta are just too accustomed to them, but once something abnormal happens to you, you get stuck with these tiny little doubts that crop up. Is that why you're on our side? On your side? Nah, Pasha, I'm not on your side. We're just going the same way by pure coincidence. Orin, who are you on comms with? You really love rooftops, Mustima. Oh? Same to you. All the Legati love a rooftop run, don't they, Orin? Oh? Oh, I saw you this morning. Props to you for that one. That was you, huh? I thought I was staring at someone's rooftop, planters. Huh? Come on, don't I look good? It's the latest fashion in Victoria. All I know is fashion doesn't mean dyeing your hair so it clashes with all of you. You're such a Victoriophile, Orin. It comes with the job. The glorious Nunti Apostolici demand a certain bearing. Want to guess at my job then? Aren't you curious why I went to see the old weirdo out of nowhere? It's so secret, it might just sink Laterano. Stop. I don't want to know. You don't? I was really hoping I'd get another helping hand. What's going on? Like, why is Mustima kind of being like super... I mean, like, obviously that guy's Orin is super sus, but Mustima's kind of like... what's the word? She's not being sus, but she's kind of like... not intimidating, but... badgering, maybe? I don't know. Instead of meeting up with Fiametta, you're going to recruit him? Don't be like that, Velev. I'm devoted to you, heart and soul. Not one more disgusting joke out of you, Orin Argiolus. Come on, even I have feelings. Wow, that's the first I've heard of them. If you two have the time to chat, you better spend it rewriting your reports. Is something wrong with my report? Guess how many seconds it took me to read it? Can't you combine my word count with Fiametta's? We've written 10k or so if you add us together. I'll have you know I spent 5 hours scribbling away like a monk. Mustima's returned to Laterano more times than you had true facts in there, and I wouldn't mind reducing your allowance to match it. I'm real worried, Orin. Penny for your thoughts, Mustima. What if Lemuin ends up like Velev eventually? You know how to paint a scary picture. I'm getting shivers. Seems you two have all the time in the world. Orin's a busy bee, don't you know? Sigh. That's right. I'm busy. In fact, it's about time I got going. Until next time, my dear Velev. I'll bring you some chew fingers. Chew fingers? What is that? What are you looking at me for? I wasn't laughing. Orin Argiolas, pray you do not fall into my hands. Holy shit, guys. What the fuck? Sorry, this just... okay. I was gonna say something, and then I saw this guy. This... Okay, so first of all, this is like the most normal looking office in this game, or normal looking room in this game that I have seen so far. Holy shit. And then this guy shows up. I'm just like, wow. Is it just me, or this guy looks so different in comparison to like most of the art in Arknights? Like, he just like pops, like stands out of place. And his halo's hella thick too. Signora Fiametta, Ezel's already on his way back to the hall. If we could just ask you to wait a little bit longer. I'll bring you some tea. I'm fine. Do you personally know Ezel? I do. He's a trainee under me. Alright. You can call me Rochelle. How's his work? Anything dubious or ordinarily? Dubious? Does refusing to work overtime count? He's always gone like a ghost the moment we clock out. But he's fairly good at his work. His practical training period's almost over too, and he should be picking up a good score. I don't really mind him skipping overtime though. He's a kid. Let him have his easy days. Once he gets onto field work, there's no line between on and or off duty. Bring up his position. Are you really so suspicious of Ezel? I trust him well enough at this. Huh? Oh no! He really isn't moving for the Notorial Hall at all. Huh? What's he doing? Let me see. With this orientation, he's heading back to Stavanis. Signora Fiammetta, wait, if he really was up to something, he wouldn't leave his locator on. Just give this some thought, please. There's also the possibility this marker's a decoy. If he was faking the marker, then his decoy would be walking on back to the Notorial Hall like it should. Signora Fiammetta, please, put your trust in the Notorial Hall's executors. I'm not saying I don't trust him. I work here too. Call it clearing him of suspicion. Oh, we lost a signal. You only just now remembered, Ezel. Still so young. But if it was off to begin with, I wouldn't have defended him. Fine luck, you little brat. I don't know what your plans are, but it's his deed, his to bear. Getting some education from you can't do him bad, Signora Fiammetta. Oh, damn, Executor showed up. Ah, welcome back, Federico. Thank you. Sorry, that's kind of how I kind of just see him like the most emotionless person in my, in history. Real frantic day in Stavanis today, wouldn't you say? Was there a complication with the body? I guess the whole show breezed right by you. The body's fine. The Ecclesia sorry, goddamn! Requietum has it now. Oh, don't you want to ask what show? What show? Never mind. Forget I said anything. But now that Fiora Lady's deed, now that Fiora Lady's dead, your trail's run dry, hasn't it? There are other options. Like what? Rochelle Colombo. I require that you access Fiora La Porta's travel logs. I'm never gonna get used to the way you speak. I can give them a lookup, but I just want you to know I'm not writing a report. I will submit an application and report in accordance with follow-up investigation procedures. Sure, okay. Let's see. Did you find something? That's a curiosity. Come look at this. So the Notorial Hall is kind of like a police agency, basically. Essentially is what they are. How long do you plan on following me? ... Drop the act. I've had more and more eyes on me since the moment I stepped out of the hall. You people should learn how to spy a little more subtly. Okay. What can you do? They're not from service backgrounds. And they haven't been trained for long. They're doing great for where they're at. Done pretending, Patia? As long as you don't get in my way, I don't intend on bothering you. ... Look, we have our past. Let me give you a word of advice. No matter who you've seen, who's directing you, what you plan to do, it's still not too late to pull back. Who's directing me? And who's directing you, Fiammetta? Don't make me an enemy of the Lateran Church, Patia. And if I said my goal was to be an enemy of the Lateran Church, I can still act as though I never heard that. You're the same as before, aren't you? You'll protect anything and everything, just for a tiny bit of friendship. Shame, I'm not who I used to be. You can act like you didn't hear, but I can't act like I didn't say it. Oh? I wonder why she has such distrust for, the Sanctas and Laterano in general. But we'll see. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do the stage. I'm gonna take somebody out because I want to heal her. We're gonna take out Gray because nobody actually cares about Gray. We're gonna grab Telopsis. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Telopsis and we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh shit, I wanted to change Fiammetta skill to S3. Oh well, that's fine. Anyway, so let's see how hard this stage is. Well, I mean, let's see how hard this stage is with this team. And as you can Obviously, as you can tell, I have already done the stage as well, so it's really not that big of a deal. But still, God, the music for this event is so good. Holy shit! All right, so we're just gonna pop off via meta. We're also gonna get down Chiav as well. Like I'm literally feel like it's kind of like what's it called? What is that game called? PGR. It's kind of like they got the PGR music directors to make the music for this event.
I only do what I need.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually put down La Pluma right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and actually put down Telopsis right here, and that's it. And we're basically done now.
Sights locked. There's no fluking between success
Okay, I see.
and failure.
So obviously with via meta, you have to like really like pay attention to your range, so you could actually get the most damage. Because otherwise, you're gonna kind of lose a little bit of damage. Clearly. Wow. Fuck that. Just go ahead and put down Dinar and call it a day. Wait, Opai GG. Thanks for a raid. I wanted... No, the thing is... Thanks for a raid, much appreciated. Hope you... how's your stream? Yo, I wanted to actually raid you. I was trying to finish as fast as I can, kind of, because I wanted to actually raid you, because I don't usually stream when you're streaming. So that's unfortunate. Bruh. But yeah, I saw you were playing. Actually, I think you were streaming for quite a while, actually. I think you started to stream before I did, I think. I'm not really sure, though. But, I always stream early. Actually, the thing is, I'm awake at night, so I start my stream usually around like, well, I guess because I think you're central. So I usually start my streams around like midnight to around 4 or 5 a.m. because I'm lazy as fuck. Because I'm usually awake at night, so. Yeah, your friend is from Oh, I see. Also, sorry for sadness. How are you doing? What's up? But yeah, I hope your stream was wonderful though. Yeah, your CT, damn gamer. I know, right?
There's no fluking.
3,000 damage. Anyways, what? But yeah. Holy moly. So anyways, we're just playing Arknights, as you can see. Because Arknights is one of my favorite games. Well, Arknights is probably my favorite gacha game currently right now, funny enough. You haven't played Arknights in forever? Or 5 ever? Imagine. You should play Arknights. It's a fun game. Are you gonna... Ooh. Are you gonna play, Are you gonna play, Project Neurocloud when it comes out? You play Blue Archive now? Imagine. I quit Blue Archive, honestly.
There's no fluking between success and fun.
Wow. Actually, Kazemaru was actually kind of fun. That actually looks really cool. But yeah, are you gonna play Project Neurocloud Project Neurocloud when it comes out? I think it's coming out next week. So I want to play GFL 2 when it comes out, but like that's gonna take a hot second. So Project Neurocloud's gonna be coming first. You haven't heard anything about it? Imagine! Actually, imagine. There's so many gacha games coming out. So holy fuck. You've been behind? Apparently not behind for Blue Archive though. I don't... Nikki, god damn it. I need Nikki to not come out for like another year, even though it's probably coming out. I think it's coming out in November or something like that, but still. Anyways, let's go ahead and read the after story. This will probably be the last story that we read for today. Or last part that we read for today because my throat's kind of hurting a little bit. And it's already like 10 o'clock. And you know, I kind of don't really want to go past 10, or I don't really want to go past 11 a.m. So, yeah, you just started back up last week. Imagine. Did you roll for... Actually, who is currently right now? I think it's like Senna and... Chihiro? Or actually, I have no idea. I know it's Senna and somebody else. I just don't remember who that other person. Chihiro? Oh, okay. Did you roll for them? Yup, both of them? Wow, you're a cheater. You're actually a cheater. I'm going to have to yeah, from free roll. Wait, there's free rolls right now? Oh my god, I might actually have to log in just to roll for shits and giggles. But you're still cheating. I'm literally gonna report you. Yeah, 10 every day? Wow, how many have I missed? I hope they stack because that's really sad. Anyways, I think you can get them all. Sheesh. I'm totally gonna log in now. They stack? Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and read this. Read this last one. He recounts his experience to the people about him, beginning at Iberia and ending at Laterano. All right. Hopefully my throat can survive this last amount of talking. It's not even my throat, it's the back of my mouth that's bothering me. We're almost there, Cecilia. Do you know these streets? I've seen these houses before, but there's a lot of the same houses. Did you just move here recently? Move? I don't remember moving. Huh? Sorry, Mr. Ezel. Or Mr. Ezel. Mama's always took me outside at night. The roads look different in the dark. Also, it's hella hot in my room right now. I don't know why. But I like to sneak peeks out the window to see what it's like outside. So I think I can do it. I'll try. ... It's okay, Cecilia. We'll find it. We haven't reached the place I met you yet. Up. And here we go again. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the houses. I didn't see you. Aren't you that girl who fainted and went to the hospital this morning? Are you all right now? Oh, it's you. She's fine. She's fine. Say, didn't anyone come looking for her? I stayed on watch until noon, but nobody showed up. It's strange. What are her parents up to? Cecilia says she lives right around here. You're sure you've never seen her? I definitely remember seeing such an adorable little girl. I suppose I don't need to stand around here worrying my head off anymore. Actually, going to talk to the neighborhood hall isn't the worst idea. If her family's just moved in here, then they'll be sure to have records. Oh, lucky, that's Patia right there. Signora Paula, over here. What's the matter? Intellectual Lateran citizen. What's the matter? I'm running back to the hall right now, so let's walk and talk. Have we had any new households move in recently? Of course we have, but how recently are you talking? Do you remember roughly when you moved in, little miss? Didn't just move in. Been living here a really long time. Huh? Little lady, can I have your name? I'm Cecilia. That doesn't make any sense. I've been working here for over a decade if you moved in a long time ago. Cecilia, do you know your mama and papa's names? Mama's name is Fiora. Exclamation point. What? Fiora? The one on Via Thervatius? Doesn't Fiora God damn it, my fucking mouth really hurts. Doesn't Fiora live alone? Where did she get a child as big as you? But looking at you, you do bear a strong resemblance. That's odd. Illegitimate? Really? Cecilia, when you say you've been living here long, you mean your mama? Yes. Are you looking for your mama? Yeah, I want to find mama. Well then, senior, you must be Fiora's relative or the like. Have you been fostering this girl out in the country? You've brought her to see her mother? Never saw this coming. No wonder she's always avoid any introductions. Such a grown child all this time. Excuse me, senior. Are you alright? ... The music's gone. We just made it while we were talking. Fiora's house is right there. Should I knock on the door for you? 7265 Via Servatius. Huh? Oh, you know the address, then. Yes, I do. Mr. Ezel, what's wrong? That look on your face. I'm fine. Cecilia, let's get you home for now. Come on, let's go. The name. Ever since finding Cecilia, the surprises have come so fast. It slipped my mind to even ask her what's your mama's name. The name. An ill mother, white-clothed executor, people in gowns, ... How do I tell Cecilia? Where do I take her to find her mama now? ... Because Executor, you know, obviously responded to the incident, I guess. You're a Liberi. Why are you out to abduct a Sancta girl? My god, she's such a cutie. You're a Liberi. Why are you protecting a Sancta girl? I'm protecting the commandments of Laterano. Commandments? Why have the Sancta's commandments ever actually... Oh, sorry. When have the Sancta's commandments ever actually applied to Liberi? Fiametta, do you seriously believe Lateran Liberi are a part of Laterano? What makes us not? I was born here. I grew up here. Listen, do you know what you're even saying, Patia? Of course I know. You're the one who hasn't got it straight. The Liberi living in Laterano all take the Lateran commandments as guiding principles. We believe in the Lateran teachings. We see Sancta as living miracles. Firearms, commandments, halos, empathy. Suppose they're all Sancta miracles, sure, but do they have a single thing to do? But do they have a single thing to do with Lateran Liberi? Why do the Liberi have to believe in a miracle that will never ever come to us? All of Laterano, all of the Lateran Church, belongs to nobody except the Sancta. You still not understand, Fiametta? Do you seriously believe you become a part of them? ... Oh, what a picture! Too easy. Ugh. Looks like you're not so staunch after all. Fiametta, think it over carefully. I'm begging you. I told you before, I came from Iberia. Do you know what it's like there? I can tell you, a lot of Iberians are even more devout than the Laterans. Yeah, but the Iberians are crazy. But what do they get for it? The people of Iberia have their fantasies of Laterano, thousands of miles away. That I can understand. But why are the Lateran Liberi right here within reach? Or right there within reach, and still so delighted to give their lives for this bunch of Sancta partying about in their own closed-off golden age forever? Holy crap, this sentence. Why, Fiametta? Tell me. ... You... Get out of the way. I'm wasting my breath, aren't I? You have your views, Patia, and I have mine. Then tell me. Explain it. Why would you rather chase something you know you'll never reach? Why aren't you willing to give even one look behind? I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, is a smattering of words from me really going to change your mind? If someone's view are so easy to change, then they can't be worth that much to begin with. ... Get out of my way. I know you're only here to stall me, but you know you can't hold me. We both have work to do. Your companions are practically no different from any civilian. Do you want them paying the price for you? You don't, Patia. So get out of the way and save us both the effort. Oh my god. We're home, Cecilia. I don't have the key. I can't get in, Mr. Azel. Can you? Are you really okay? Do you feel bad? You've been looking down for a while. I'm fine. Let me get the door open. Maybe I kind of want to build him, just because he's kind of cute. Why did the... It's funny, too, because a lot of them have... I mean, I don't know if that's, like, pink hair or white. Like, I don't know what color people will actually say that, but, like, I'm just going to call it white hair. I feel good, because anime girls with white hair... I mean, dudes, too, I guess. That's a thumbs up. Why did the lady just now say you actually knew our address? ... Cecilia, do you recognize this firearm? Like ash blonde? I see. Yo, okay, yeah, okay, I see. I like blondes. I like ash blonde. It's close enough. Cecilia, do you recognize this firearm? Is this Mama's guardian gun? Mr. Ezel, why do you have Mama's gun? I'm sorry, Cecilia. Sorry for what? I don't really understand. You know where Mama is, don't you? Yes, I do. I'm sorry, Cecilia. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing either. I'm sorry. Cecilia, your mother passed away. She's not here anymore. If she's not here, where is she then? What does passed away mean? Feels bad. What is she? I mean, she must be like 6 years old. I remembered this morning, Mama said she was going somewhere, and she couldn't take me with her. Oceanic Pears, sup, dude? Jesus. How are you doing? Couldn't take me with her. Did you go there with her, Mr. Azel? She dead, little kid? Nah, dude. That's rude. You can't say it like that. You gotta be nicer. She probably doesn't even know what dead means. Can you take me there too? Just once? Just for a little bit? I won't be selfish, and I'll listen to Mama, and I won't stay there and say I won't leave. So, can you let me see Mama one more time? I haven't said goodbye to her yet. ... Oh, some loser. Here we go. What's happening? Why is she crying, Ezel? Just what did you do to a poor little girl? Who are you? Hold on, that uniform. You're a legatus. Very sharp eyes, Senior Ezel. By order of His Holiness the Pope, I'm here to take Cecilia to the Basilica. ... Whoops, forgot to introduce myself. My name's Orin Argiolis. Argiolis? I don't know. If you want to check my identity, no harm in using your regulation terminal from the hall there. Oh no, forget that too. You turned it off, didn't you? How did you find this place then? Senior Ezel, you underestimated Legatus. You thought your movements would be hard to track? Or did you think you were so thorough you left zero trace along the way? Your Excellency, if you're going to take Cecilia away, can I at least ask you a few questions first? Haha, you're funny, Senior. I kind of want to say it, Signor, but like, I don't know. I don't know how Italians say it. You think I have to answer what you ask? But I'm not such a cruel man, so shoot. Just who is Cecilia? Was she born a fallen angel? Colorful imagination, Ezel. But it's not as mysterious as you think. Cecilia's a mixed blood. That's all. What? That's not possible. A Sancta's mixed blood child can't be a Sancta. There's a very few cases of Sancta mixing blood with other races, but it's not rare enough to alarm the Lateran Church. You know the reason perfectly well then. Offsprings of Sancta and other races don't become Sancta. A Sancta and feline's child turns out feline. A Sancta and Fort's child turns out Fort. Mixed Sancta offsprings don't get their halos and wings of light when they say their first word, and they can't empathetically sense other Sancta. To put it simply, they won't have any of the Sancta's distinguishing features, without exception. That's the generally accepted wisdom anyways. Cecilia is an exception. She's a Sancta who shouldn't have turned out as one. My second question is, should Cecilia is taken to the Basilica, how the Lateran will treat her? I don't know. Don't give me that look, Ezel. If I was going to lie to you, I'd feed you a much kinder one, no problem. But the reality is what you see. Cecilia is an exception. I couldn't tell you how the Pope is going to handle this, but this Holy Father of ours, I don't know what impression you have of him, but, well, at least as I'm given to understand, he's not known to use extreme methods. And look at how cute Cecilia is. How hard-hearted would someone have to be to harm her, right? Third question. I cannot entirely trust your answers. I wish to accompany Cecilia to the Basilica. Is that a question? Sorry, but that's the one question you'll have to forgive my answer on. Orin, what are you doing here? ... Oh, that's how it ends? Fuck! Damn it, that's how it ends? On that part of the story? I kind of want to read on because I'm really interested. Seeing as Via Meta, like, found Orin here when he's not supposed to be here. But, oh wells. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for now. My throat is killing me. Well, actually, it's not my throat. Like I said, it's the back of my mouth that's killing me right now. We're gonna continue on more of this event of the story reading later in the I said later in the I was gonna say later in the day, but what I really mean to say is next time I stream, which probably will be tonight in the next like 14 to 16 hours from now. Drink some tea with honey. Rest that voice, king. We don't have honey, and I don't really want to go buy honey. See, it's just the back of my throat. Or, sorry, it's the back of my mouth, if that makes sense. Like the back roof of my mouth. Which I guess because my tongue keeps rubbing against it or something like that. Which is kind of why I'm stuttering a lot, if you can't tell. Like, like when I read like story stuff, or like when I read in general, like you could tell like I'm kind of stuttering words and shit like that. Outside of the fact that my English is absolute ass cheeks, but like it's just because I keep stuttering, or it's because of my mouth hurting. I have coffee though, because coffee is god tier.